This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Gonna try to do some more chocobo racing in Remiem Temple here. I still need to do the 4 and the 5 chest races. I think what I want to do, or an easy way to do it maybe, for the 4 is to skip the second one that I've normally been getting and just go from there. Because we still go up the slope here, but then instead of turning around, just go straight for this one. And then, yeah, just go straight forward here to this one like I did last time yesterday. Now for this one, we run past that, but now after this one, we turn back and get this one, which will be the same route for the 5 chest one, but we'll have to get that second one as well. Alright, so there you go, that's with 4. Have to be a little tighter on the route though next time. There we get 30 pendulums. And what do those do for me? Yeah, same with Wings of Discovery. A lot of these things, though, also could be used for customization. I haven't looked at a lot of these things in quite a while, so here's a little rundown of what we can do for customizing. Yeah, Eater, if you can get that for the elements, that'll convert damage to HP, so you actually heal from when they use it. Instead of proof, where it just makes you so you don't get hurt. This actually, yeah, it'll heal you instead. Auto Protect, Auto Shell, those are pretty good ones. Auto Phoenix is good. Pendulum will give you Master Thief. Steal only rare items. So at some point in the game, if you're trying to get rare steals, that could be pretty useful. Wings to Discovery can get you to break HP limit. Because normally, yeah, we're not even close to that yet. But normally your HP is going to be capped out at 9,999. But if you do this, you can actually get it higher. With the original HP that's available in the sphere grid, I don't think you can get much more than like 13 or 14,000. But of course you can also farm and get more HP spheres and add them into the sphere grid and empty nodes. So you can get it up to 99,999, I think, if you do all that. What about weapon abilities? What do we got? So yeah, these spheres are for counterattack and evade and counter. Double AP with Mega Elixirs. So yeah, you get twice the amount of AP earned. Even better, triple AP. But we don't even have enough Wings to Discovery to do that. But that is something they can help with if you get enough of them. But anyway, that's enough of a diversion there. Putting off the inevitable for trying for the 5 chests here. We'll see how it goes. Might get lucky and get it on the first try, but I'm not really counting on it. Because I think even if you're perfect on your routing and smooth with all of it, you do still have to count a little bit on RNG, because the opponent chocobo can vary slightly from run to run. Okay. Yeah, I mean, around 19 seconds is about where I want to be on the third one, I'm pretty sure. It's the turning the corner on the final one that's the biggest issue for me. And there I was getting kind of caught up on my directions a little bit. That corner's the biggest issue for me, trying not to hit that post. And here's the big thing. You're gonna jump down there, if you can get in front of the guy, is really the issue. Because I think even on the winning run, you're gonna be at the point where you're barely just jumping right in front of him, usually. Or at least for me. I'm sure there are people that are a lot better at the game, but or practice this a lot for perfect runs or whatnot. I could see them having like an online version of this where you could do it like player against player trying to get through here. But then again, I guess you'd both have to open chests and stuff to make that work. I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, I think I did pretty well on time there. Okay, he's coming in there. I think that was pretty good. Come on. All right, got him. Obtain 3 stars times 60. Yeah, this is one that used to give me more trouble, but as I've gone through it more and you get kind of used to the way it controls, it's not as bad as some of the other side quests are. What about 3 stars? What's that gonna do? Okay. It reduces party's MP cost to 0 if you just use it as an item. So it means during that battle, I guess you won't expend any MP to use spells. What about for customization? I'm assuming it's going to be something down towards the bottom here. Yeah, it'll be break MP limit for armor, which I don't think that's as useful as break HP limit if you want to do either one of those, because, well, there aren't that many fights where you're going to be worried about MP. You can always just get it back with an item, probably. Let's keep an eye out on the list here for weapons and see what it would do. Okay, 1 MP cost. Not bad at all, but I should be able to find other weapons that can do that for my people that I really care about getting low MP usage. I probably won't be using those for customization either. At least not anytime soon. And mixing, I would have to look up and see what they combine with. I don't recall offhand. Yeah, we will still be back here later because there is another part of a quest with Belgamine there. She said that's where she'll be waiting, so if Yuna wants to test herself further. Now I guess the question would be, do I want to do a little bit more around here, or should we just move on? The only other thing I would be interested in doing would be some monster capturing. And, you know, just potentially getting some level ups before we head out of here, because I am still running probably on the low end as far as as my sphere levels go here. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll head down here. I don't need to use any brakes. Get that. I could open that, but I just have a luck sphere there anyway. And since those are so hard to unlock, I'm not going to worry about those until I get towards the post-game type of stuff. A lot of empty nodes in here, but that will get us to Mug. Oh, yeah, don't want to forget. So the guy wants us to capture one of every enemy in the Calm Lands. Of course, we've seen some of the tougher enemies, so you know what's going on there. That means I would have to capture Marlboro as well, and the Anacondors. Mechs don't count for months for capturing, so don't have to worry about that guy. These guys all count though. And yeah, when you capture them like that, there are going to be no fireflies coming out of them. Of course. We're not going to be able to capture that flame very easily. Because my characters can't do much damage to it without magic. But I think if I soften it up there a little bit, hopefully then we'll be able to take care of it. Maybe I should just work on getting this guy first. Okay, got him. Yeah, let's bring you in to heal Orin. About having Titus try to do it, but his magic isn't as powerful. And plus with Eunice sensor in here, I can see how much HP the guy has left. Okay, so that's 3 down out of the 9. And yeah, of course he said you can capture 10 of each as well. I'm probably not going to be that worried about doing that much here yet. Especially the Marlboros. It's going to be enough just to take one out. Yeah, same group. course, yeah, if you head to different areas of the Calm Lands, you'll get different enemies too. At least a slight, you have a different percentage chance of encountering different enemies. Let's try this corner over here and see if we get anything different. That's one of them. Come on, Titus. Well, yeah. I was kind of taking a little gamble there, hoping they wouldn't attack Waka. And then he still didn't hit enough to take it out anyway. You're done. Okay, so that's 4 out of 9. Trying to think of the different types of enemies, which ones I need yet. So the Marlboro would be 5, Anacondors would be 6. There's a curl around here somewhere, I believe. 7. And like a Wendigo type of enemy. For 8. What's the other one that I'm not thinking of? Is it something I've seen already? Chimera Brains, I believe is what they are. Ambush doesn't help. I think they're pretty tough, so hopefully the reels won't take them out. Oh. Yeah, not that much at all. Kind of wondering. Yeah, let's do this to hurt them both and see how much it does. I think it's possible that the element might have just not been that good for him? Yeah, no. Let's bring an Aeon in. Soften him up and at least get down to the point where I can maybe finish off one of them with one of my attackers. So I'll probably try to take one of them out with the Aeon and go from there. I don't know. I don't think I probably want to use the overdrive because that's probably going to be too much. We'll see how much his regular attack can do, I guess. No, we better use Energy Ray instead of Blast, though, at least, because I think that's a little weaker. See how that does. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, it was an ambush. Maybe I can avoid that next time here. If I run into them again. I think they might be the kind of enemy that always shows up in a pair like that. So I don't know if I can get lucky enough to get one of them on their own. Okay, well, there's a curl. How much HP does it get? 6,000. Let's get Riku in here to dismantle one of the mechs. And have Kamara get rid of the other one. Uh-oh, that's their bad move.
Farewell.
Okay, there's number 5 out of 9.
That's how it's done.
I guess I should probably utilize my sphere grid as I go here to give us as much of a boost as we can get. And what do we got here? Reflect. Okay. Armor break could help against some of these guys. Or upcoming bosses and enemies at least. So I need the Chimera Brain, Anaconda, Marlboro, and this guy.
The only way to go is forward.
Ogre, okay. Well, I should probably try to take out these fast guys first. They're gonna be weaker and easier to take out anyway. Ah, dang it, Titus. Titus's attack isn't doing that great for a lot of these anyway, so get Una in here to do some healing. I think that means he's going to counterattack, but I don't know if it raises his defense, so if it doesn't walk, I should be able to finish him here. Yeah, especially with that hit. Alright, so we basically got the big three of the Calm Lands left. Chimera Brain, the Anacondor, and the Marlboro. I always second guess myself on saying that now because I know I've always been saying it wrong a little bit. Don't want to get too far from the Chocobo. Don't really want to mess with them. Already got all of them, at least one of them. Let's go even farther north and make sure we're in harder enemy territory. At least I think this should be good enough. The only other thought would be to head farther west to up there, maybe to the northwest corner. But I guess when I first got in around the travel center there, and I was walking around back, we did encounter the Marlboro there, so that was far enough. So I'm sure they have a chance to spawn here. It's just a matter of finding them. They're not going to oblige, though, are they? Yeah, it is nice in this game. If you defeat one enemy like that and then still decide to flee, you at least get credit for defeating that enemy. Okay, overdrive ally. Well, I think let's head back to the travel center and rest up and get ready to call it here for today then. Pretty sure my Chocobo stays there, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and call it there for today. So we'll pick up here next time, and I'll try to see if I can get the last 3 enemies I need here for the monster capturing and see what kind of reward that guy gives me. And then we'll head on from there. That's all I plan on doing here for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.